Bacteria and fungi can cause Peter's disease. Water can be contaminated with fungi, and because Peter stepped on water which got his feet soaked, he may have contacted at his foot a fungal infection that may cause rashes.
The microorganisms thrive in reservoirs like puddles of water. Microorganisms thrive and reproduce in reservoirs as it is a safe haven for them. In Peter's case, the microorganisms infected his feet through transferring from a reservoir to his feet.
Hello, naririnig ako. Um, I, as Ms. Bagakay said, these organisms will reproduce in the reservoir because it serves as their safe haven. Since Peter did not immediately wash and clean his socks, these microorganisms have chance to survive and reproduce.
The reservoir can be the sweat he produces and the water. Due to Peter joining the fun run, his feet will be trapped by his socks for a long time. Bacteria is naturally present on our body. This will cause his feet to sweat for a long time. Uh, wait, can I ulit? Medyo nag-ano. Um, The reservoir can be the sweat he produces and the water. Due to Peter joining the fun run, his feet will be trapped by his socks for a long time. Bacteria is naturally present on our body. This will cause his feet to sweat for a long time. The sweat will be trapped on the socks, and there's a high probability that the bacteria collected from the socks will infect his feet. Along with that, him stepping on the water may have caused the socks to absorb the water and the microorganisms inside it, allowing them to enter his body.
It transferred through John by him wearing Peter's socks not knowing it's contaminated with bacteria. When Peter left the sock overnight without informing anybody that it was used or soiled, it was transferred when his brother John assumed Peter's socks were clean and wore them. The virus or fungi was transferred to John's feet as a result of the exposure.
The disease was transferred to John because he unknowingly wore the socks without knowing that it was clean or it was infected by bacteria or fungi.
Like his brother Peter, microorganisms entered through John's feet. Because he also wore the sock, the microbe might have entered John through his feet as well as through his hand when he picked up the dirty socks.
I understood that in number 5 that microorganisms entered John through his feet after he wore the dirty socks, which caused him an infection.
John used the socks that Peter used after the fun run. The socks were still contaminated, so when John used them, the bacteria in Peter's socks had adhered to his feet, thus in conclusion making him the next host.